Man, when it comes to AMC stock, there's been so much debate lately about whether or not there's going to be another share offering. Now guys, dilution of AMC's shares outstanding has happened before, and it's happened in great quantity, and people are showing concern once more for a couple different reasons. I want to talk about those real quick, but it's not the topic of the video. Adam Aron stated that he held his end of the promise up. Adam Aron has also stated in the earnings report that he believes without dilution and without a doubling of sales to reach pre-pandemic levels, AMC will be facing court-ordered restructure, which is bankruptcy. So dilution is on the table again, but there's a lot of people speculating that may happen sooner rather than later. There's people speculating all sorts of numbers, and there are pros and cons to diluting the stock. So I do believe that we need to talk about those pros and cons, because a lot of people are claiming, I'm selling as soon as he lists these shares, I'm selling as soon as he asks for a vote, I'm selling if they get authorized. Let's discuss it. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to get stocks and crypto, you get a link in the description for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. Any deposit's going to get you these 5 free stocks right now, valued at a minimum of $27. And then any $1 crypto trade gets you your choice of free crypto. And you guys got crypto exclusive exchanges down there as well. But this is a big deal. AMC diluting the stock any further is a big deal. If we look at the numbers right now, we're sitting around a 21% short interest. That's extremely high. That's very conducive to a short squeeze. We're sitting on a little over 500 million shares outstanding, but AMC is still very heavy in debt. Now, yes, they have roughly $2 billion in liquid assets. It's $1.8 billion and $1.6 billion in cash or cash equivalents. And, you know, this $5.4 billion plus in revenue, another $5+ billion in debt, and another $5 billion plus in rent and deferred rent. It's daunting, okay? And Adam Aron is potentially looking at diluting the shares once more. So I do want to talk about the pros and cons of diluting the shares to fix the balance sheet, to provide more liquidity, and do all of these things. Because if you're going to be making that decision, if you're going to be voting on whether or not we should authorize more shares for AMC, you at least need to know what you're voting on. So if we do authorize more shares, and let's say Adam Aron comes in and wants 500 million shares, like he did before, that would potentially, it's always a potential, he doesn't have to issue them, but he is very likely to issue them, especially if AMC Entertainment views AMC's stock price above its fundamental value. Very, very likely to issue them. So please know that. But if he gets those 500 million shares, or whatever the number he decides, most likely it will be determined, or it will be used to pay down debt and or at least restructure the debt. Okay? I say most likely because it is a necessity. But Adam Aron has not used any of the $1.6 billion in cash that he has right now to pay down debt. So you got to remember that too. I mean, you have to remember he's got $1.6 billion sitting in the bank right now that could absolutely be used. So rolling with that, we need to understand, if AMC stock cleans up its balance sheet, even if we went out and we issued, let's just use the example so it's easier numbers and easier to follow. Let's use the example that AMC was authorized and issued all 500 million shares. And let's say we did that at a price that AMC was able to pay down all of its debt. Best case scenario for AMC Entertainment. No debt at this point. They're still sitting on some great money in the bank. But let's talk about the stock price, because this might sound selfish to you, but I don't care about AMC being debt-free. I care about AMC's stock price going up. Now, companies all across the globe, they carry debt, okay? It's not like an end-of-the-world thing when a company leverages their debt that they have in order to generate more sales, increase, revenue, increase the bottom line net earnings, and move forward as a company. But I am an AMC Entertainment for a short squeeze, so I have to look at the short numbers. I have to look at how conducive this activity is to a short squeeze. If we were to issue all of those shares and AMC paid off all of their debt, that's great. for AMC. But let's talk about market cap. Let's talk about the potential stock price for AMC. Because there's a lot of people on social media right now telling you that, well, anytime Adam Aaron has issued these shares, the stock price went up. Well, actually, Adam Aaron issued these shares anytime the stock price was going up. After the shares were issued, I mean, if you think about it, Adam Aaron issued shares June 2nd, June 3rd, and the stock price went from $70 plus to $30 per share the day that he was issuing those shares. Yes, it did bounce back up a little bit on the volatility, but then it started to come back down and down and down. And guys, anytime you dilute the stock, let's say he did double the shares outstanding, and AMC Entertainment is somehow still justifying the same market cap, the stock price would be cut in half. So if AMC Entertainment is worth X amount of dollars now, there's twice the shares outstanding, the stock price is going to be trading at $7 a share. That's how you justify the same market cap. But even more important than that, okay, if the hedge funds don't go out and continue to short that, the short interest also gets cut in half. So instead of having a 21% short interest, AMC short interest is now around 10%. And a stock with 10% short interest is normal. That's not conducive to a short squeeze. A stock that has 10% short interest out there it's just a stock. It's not a short squeeze candidate. So all of these things, yes, they would be great for the people that work at AMC. They would be great for the future value and fundamental value of AMC, and they would be great for AMC to go out there and spend an extra $5 billion to acquire more theaters and pay down their debt. But I do not think they would be great for a short squeeze. It's my opinion, right? You guys are allowed to listen to my opinion, and I understand the idea or the thought process behind improving AMC's fundamentals, and that eats the short squeeze thesis up. Because if AMC is doing fine and not facing bankruptcy, how could AMC, how could the short shares want to continue shorting AMC? Well, guys, if AMC, real quick, I know the video is almost over. It is attached to their fundamental value, but they also realize AMC is still overvalued at $15 a share. That's why they haven't closed out their shares yet. It's not necessarily just because they're trading or they're potentially facing bankruptcy. If AMC is not facing bankruptcy, but their fundamental value gets cut in half again, and right now it's at $6, if it gets cut in half to $3, even if the stock price is at $7, they're going to leave those shorts there because they believe the stock price is $7. So I do not see how a share offering would be beneficial to a short squeeze. I want to know what you guys think, though, because remember, I understand it's good for AMC Entertainment, but I do not think it's good for a short squeeze. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, because, I mean, I'm in it for a short squeeze. And when the numbers are no longer conducive to a short squeeze, you got to ask yourself why you're in it. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. We will buy at ShimoniCrypto.com in the description. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.